Hello. Hello. Hi. Howdy doody. How are ya? So, yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while, hasn't it? Gosh. That music's kind of getting in the way. So, yeah. No, it's been a hot minute. I need to recalibrate the pace on this thing. Otherwise, I'm going to be just smiling forever. Yeah. Shut up. Wrong. You. Camera. The fuck is it? Whoa, wrong one. Wait. Alright. That did not fix it, I don't think. Well, maybe it did. No, that most definitely did not. Alright, that should do. Oh yeah, that's a bit better. Anywho, yeah. See, I've been really busy with college. You know, it's been going all right. We've been going all right. But tonight I just happened to get finished with everything I needed to get done a little earlier than normal. So I get to stream at half hour to midnight. But that's beside the point. Man. Let's see. Where else can I share this stream? I don't know where else to share this. Well, that's mighty unfortunate, I must say. I don't know, I did the British thing there. It's kind of gay. Anyway. So yeah, we're going to be playing Fireflies and Moonshine. This is a game I've been waiting for a while. It's got Imogene Beauregard, my favorite red-haired, redneck, bucktooth hillbilly. Just heading out there in the swamps. I guess, without further ado, we should probably just get her started, yeah? How about that? I should switch that to live chat. Okay. Kill. Hopefully that's a little better. Damn, my tires were too worn. Couldn't handle loose gravel. I just fucking okay. Oh, it's because my fucking scroll wheel's all shitted up. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Yeah, so the scroll wheel on my mouse is, well, it died. So that's gonna be fucking fun. Yeah, no, it's to the point where I've had to completely disable, or at least change the mouse scroll wheel keybinds in a lot of games, especially like Insurgency Sandstorm. Like, I love that game, right? But having a fucked up scroll wheel is not great because you'll be switching weapons when you got an enemy right in front of you, and then you just fucking die. Same story with Mass Effect 2. I went back to play that bit, and I gotta say that scroll wheel was pissing me off. Oh well. Before my brain had the chance to register that thought, it was already losing traction. And I totaled my car. I'm surprised the main character is walking away from this. The wheel, like it could save me from my own stupidity. Yeah. I didn't know why I thought this would be a good idea. Maybe I just wanted to feel something other than the same old grind. The plan, or lack thereof, was to just go. No timelines, no itineraries, just the open road and whatever it threw at me. Now, I don't even know what state I'm in anymore. Oh, fuck, went that far now, did ya? Not that it matters. Now I'm a mile down the road, shoes caked in dust, with nothing but the clothes on my back, and my regrets for company. Mason-Dixon Auto. Oh, shit. Typical South Garage. Wait, what did that say? On the bright side, I managed to find the old mechanic shop. What luck, right? Unfortunately, I'm dead broke. Ooh, okay, I see this first conflict. Must have dropped my debit card at the last rest stop. Ooh, fucking moron, I tell you what. You don't just leave without that. Come on. Ah, shit. Well, that complicates things. All I have on me is a crumpled up 20, a receipt for gas station, a receipt for a gas station 2 towns back. Well, at least I got a 20, right? That's better than nothing. A driver's license, that feels more like a cruel joke now. Yeah, that might get suspended after that. Probably not though. But the longer I stand here, the more ridiculous I feel. Pride doesn't get you far when you're stranded in the middle of nowhere. I've got nothing but empty pockets and a stranded car. I hope they have a phone I can use. It's about the best I can hope for. Are they even open? Lights are still on. Somebody has to be inside, right? Well, of course we yell. Why not just fucking knock? Be a normal fucking human and knock on the door. Wait, someone's coming this way. Too late to back out now. Oh, what? Who are you? Who the fuck is Clayton? Lost fruit. This ain't a good spot to be wandering around at this time of night. Shop's closed. Got business here, you'd best say it quick. I was in a wreck. I was hoping you had a phone I could use. A wreck, huh? Where at? I'm not sure how far down the road it is from here. I've been walking for a while. So, about the phone. Yeah, we got a phone inside. You're needing a tow, I figure. I was just gonna call someone to pick me up. There's no way I could afford a tow truck. I don't want to waste this guy's time any longer than I have to. I suppose I could help you out. I got a flatbed out back with a winch that'll do the job just fine. Besides, you'll be here all night waiting on roadside to come around. Pretty far from the main roads out here. I appreciate the offer, but I don't have the cash to pay you. Don't say. If you're desperate enough, I think we can work something out. How so? I ain't sure yet, but I'll think of something on my way back. If you're willing to stay the night, I have some work you could do tomorrow. Enough work to make this trip worth my time, at least. Well, I guess it's a deal then. Alright then. Give me your keys and I'll be on my way. Alright. Why don't you head on inside? You can tell my niece what happened. Clayton's the young. Okay. She'll get you started while I'm gone. Promise she don't bite. At least not often. She doesn't bite. I wonder what you meant by that. Oh, we'll figure out quite soon, I know. Hello. I wouldn't do that if I was you. Huh? Oh, wait a minute. What's going on? You ain't in a position to be asking questions. Not one step closer, alright? Got an easy shot at this distance, right between your eyes. What'd I do? I ain't wet behind the ears, dumbass. I know an attempted break-in when I see one. Typically, I'd blast vagrants like you with a shotgun full of rock salt. But I left my 12 gauge at home today. So this time I'm going with 5.56 hollow point. What are the voices? Bet you didn't think I'd have this baby behind the counter, did you? Maybe now you'll think twice about sticking your nose where it don't belong. Give me an excuse to pull this trigger. I dare you. Her accent's so thick I can barely understand a word she's saying. Well, geez, sorry for the bad voice acting, I guess. I need to think fast. I just need to borrow your phone. Swear that's the only reason I'm here. Is that so? Then you better start talking. And make it quick. Because my trigger finger is getting mighty itchy right about now. Oh shit, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die, man. I'd hate for it to slip. Okay, come on now. Now, being the sensible man that I am, I would normally pick this option, right? However, you're cute, you know that? Oh, yeah. What in the hell was that out of your mouth just now? Ooh. Fuck it, YOLO. Don't be a coward, don't back out. Never back down, never what? Said I thought you looked cute. You got a fully loaded pre-86 M16 aimed square at your skull, and your first thought was to try and flirt with me? Yes. I'm dead. Cute my ass. What? I'm alive? Want to know something? You're acting real weird right now. Yeah. 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 You're too calm for someone staring down the length of a barrel. Makes me think you ain't just some random traveler. You with the feds? Yeah, I suppose that would be the assumption then, wouldn't it? Show up out of nowhere, all clean cut and polite, acting like you ain't scared despite the situation you found yourself in. That ain't exactly the type of behavior I'd call normal, wouldn't you agree? So tell me, which agency you with? FBI, ATF, DEA, CIA? I just wanted to use your phone. It's a simple yes or no question, dude. Which you're clearly trying to dodge. I ain't gonna ask you again. Spill it. Ooh. Ooh. We could have some fun with this one. Oh, shit. Let me save right there. Yeah, I'm a Fed. Yeah, you got me. I'm a Fed. Place that rifle on the ground and put your hands behind your back. You're under. Oh, fuck. Went all the way. Went all the way. Oh, shit. That took a little bit of trolling and got a little too silly. Whew. Someone else's words came out of my mouth just then. Mine's telling me to run, but I can't. Now I'm dead. Well, I appreciate your honesty. I'm afraid I ain't gonna do that. See, I got these things called prior convictions. Oh, wife. Anyway, and I'd be locked up for a long time for threatening a federal officer. So I'm gonna cut this conversation short. Yep, I'm dead. Let's go. All right. Fucking back rooms? I got into the back rooms? Well. You didn't really think you'd get away unscathed, did you? Where am I? What is all this? Oh, don't act so surprised. This ain't some twist of fate or bad luck. You're here because it's where your ass belongs. And now this is your reality. No escape, no salvation. Just endless empty corridors stretching forever. There's copper in them walls. You'll wander searching for meaning, for freedom, for something, anything. But there's nothing here. Nothing but the sound of your own footsteps and the walls closing in around you. You'll break eventually. Joke's on you, I like liminal space. Everyone does. And I'll be right here, savoring the knowledge that I was the one who sent you to this purgatory. Enjoy your eternity, lost and forgotten. Oh, and don't bother crying for help. No one's coming. Oh, man. Could not have asked for a better ending for that. That was perfect. Yeah. Cool. Fuck. So like, oh wait, fuck. I just skipped through the patrons. Backgrounds, shop poster. Ah yes, the $10 patrons. I was only $2 patron. My bad. Alright, let's go back. I'm not a Fed. This girl's completely out of her mind. Now, was that so hard? Kind of a stupid question to ask on my part. Not like you'd tell me the truth if you were. I know y'all are allowed to lie in order to secure a confession. I just told you I wasn't one of them. Whatever you say. Man, that Voice is slipping. I'm losing it. Now that I looked you over, you don't exactly look like the Fed type. Or the tweaker type, for that matter. Pretty average looking, no offense. Guess your story checks out. A little boring if I'm being honest. And here I was thinking I'd walk out here with a badass story to tell. Nothing cool ever happens around here. Do you think you could put down the gun? Well, it's not pointed at me, so, like, what the fuck does it matter? It's a pretty sick gun, too. Like, come on. Pretty 6 automatic span. M16. Fuck yeah. Yeah, I reckon so. You ain't as big of a threat as I first thought. But I'll be keeping a sharp eye on you for now. Now then, we don't get folks from out of town through here too often. You mind telling me where you're from? Glad she finally put her rifle down. Did she have to put it so close to the edge? Wait, yeah. That's like an antique. You don't want that falling on the ground now. Got cotton in your ears? I just asked you a question. Hey, I think that rifle's about to... Ooh, not drop safe, I guess. What the fuck did it hit? You okay? Yeah, I think I just need to fall. Okay. Oh, my face. Ah, shit. Did I die again? What in the fuck? What's with the lava lamp? Hey. Hey. Come on, dude. I don't want to have to hit you. I'm opening my eyes from this. This is why am I on a lava lamp? I'm alive. Hey there. Finally. Skyrim. Finally awake. You had me scared. You had me more scared than a chicken in a fox den for a minute. You fell so hard after that lead went flying. I figured you'd be eating crayons for the rest of your life. Well, I'm thinking about it. I got a question for you. How would you feel if I hadn't eaten breakfast this morning? No, how would you feel if you hadn't eaten breakfast this morning? Huh? I ate breakfast? Huh? I ain't gonna repeat myself. Okay. What kind of question is that? The kind I want a straight answer to. I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. I'm trying to gauge whether or not you've got yourself a case of brain damage. Huh? If you hadn't eaten breakfast, I'd be hungry? What the fuck? Huh? Yeah, okay. I ain't sure what your IQ was before, but it's at least above room temperature. Well, I don't know about that, but appreciate the compliment. What does that mean? Means your brain's still firing on all 4 cylinders. At least I hope it does. I don't know if that question actually works, but I've always wanted to try it on someone you know. No, can't say I do. How are you feeling, by the way? Where am I? In the back of the shop. This here sitting area is basically your break room. Basically our break room. Sorry, my bad. I am retarded. I dragged your ass back here after you blacked out. It's the least I could do considering the circumstances. Speaking of which, I don't recall us properly introducing each other. Guess you calling me cute threw me off. I'm a little embarrassed about that if I'm being honest. I'm Imogene. Imogene Beauregard. Hell yeah. Yeah. Oh, got driver's license right. I figured it out. Driver's license in the pocket, bro. Don't be so dense, man. I went through your wallet. Yep. It's actually completely reasonable. Completely reasonable. I like this model, but the way this thing is rigged, it does not do nodding very well. Let me... That fucking shimmy. Oh, man. Oh, it's funny. Oh, shit. I wanted to make damn sure you weren't wearing a wire under that shirt of yours. Yep. Completely understandable. You know, in case you're one of them, if you catch my drift. Them? A fed. Yeah, come on, me. Don't be so dense. What do I have to say to convince you I was telling the truth earlier? For that last time, I'm not a fed. Well, duh. I know that now. I had to be sure. What are you involved in that put you in their radar anyways? Don't ask questions, my guy. Shut the fuck up. Trust me, you got no idea how many answers that question's got. Yeah. Jeepers Cripes, shut the fuck up, man. Anyways, I took a gainer at that ride after Clayton dropped it off. I didn't even need to look under the hood to know you're gonna be here a while. Have you figured out where you're staying for the night? No, not yet. We're gonna have to fix that, ain't we? Hold on. Shouldn't you be taking me to a hospital right now? What for? What do you mean, what for? You shot me. Come on. Game Me is really on that, like, cran eating 5 IQ level, honey. Technically the gun shot you, but saying that still feels like a stretch. Thankfully you only got grazed. I'd be 1,000 miles up shit creek if that round had been just a hair off. She's right. Other than the bump on the back of my head, I think I'm okay. Believe me, if it were actually me who pulled that trigger, you'd be 6 feet under right now. I never miss. But what about the blood? It was all over you. And the walls too. And the poster. Blood? You mean the gallon of motor oil that got obliterated on the shelf behind you? Huh, I didn't motor oil came in a blood red color. Oil? Yeah, it was the high mileage full synthetic mix too. Real expensive. Clayton's definitely gonna take that out of next week's paycheck. Good thing I always keep an extra suit on hand for this kind of situation. Ain't nothing short of a miracle that you didn't get drenched as badly as I did. Huh? Wait, how did I get drenched less if the motor oil can exploded right behind me? Yeah, no kidding. Guess you're just lucky like that. Yeah, lucky to be alive more like. Clayton stepped out for a smoke after he dropped your car off. Told him you might have a concussion, so I'd have to keep an eye out on you. You know, in case he had a seizure and died on us. But between you and me, I'm just buying time to figure out what I'm going to say when he sees all the damage I caused. But I ain't stressing over it. I can talk my way out of any situation. Just you watch. You're not talking your way out of this one, Imogene. Shit. Maybe not. Hey, boss man. How's your day been so far? I've had better days, Imogene. Mind explaining why you're using our customers for target practice? Now hold on, Clayton. In my defense, he didn't exactly look like a customer, okay? Creeping in here as late as he did. Figured he was up to something shady. So your best idea was to grab a rifle and turn the place into Waco? How was I supposed to do? Offer him a cup of coffee? Yes, that's exactly what you're supposed to do. Oh, shit. I can't keep my head above water with you scaring all our business off. Ain't my fault he looked like trouble. Imogene, I'm sick of you doing the same old song and dance with you. You've got more guts than sense. You never think about what you're doing. All this guy wanted was to borrow our phone, and you just about shot him over it. Fuck, the voices are slipping. I mean, he'll really appreciate that now, right? That accident of his ain't half as exciting as dodging a bullet. Whole new experience, you know? Man, it's hard swapping between the higher pitch and the low of Clayton. I'm just gonna be frank with you. You're on the hook for all the damage you caused, and you're covering all of it, down to the cent. I'm thinking $2,000 ought to cover it. I want the money in my hands by the end of the week. End of the week? Clayton, you know I don't got that kind of cash just lying around. Well, if you want to keep your job, you better think of something fast. Hey, I got an idea. I got that demolition derby coming up, right? The winnings would more than cover those tiny holes in the wall. All I need is to finish cutting that new record I entered, and I'm set. I don't know about that. Remember what happened to your old one last year? When you dropped a little cigarette in the fuel tank? Ooh, that must have been quite exciting. You burned your grandpa's barn to the ground. Okay, this time I swear it'll be different. No shortcuts, I promise. It's a win-win. You get the damages covered, and I get to keep working. Got a better idea. Seeing how you haven't gutted the car yet. Hey, I don't like where this conversation's going. You're suggesting what I think you are. Seeing how you've been stealing parts from me to get her running again. That car's practically mine already. Come on, I was just borrowing a few things. Ain't like you were using any of them. Oh, really? So when exactly were you planning to return that carburetor you borrowed? Or the spark plugs, or that alternator that disappeared? 'Cause I ain't remember seeing a rental agreement in my shop. I was getting around to it. I just needed them to keep her running smooth. Ain't that what we do here? Fix up cars? Not when it's coming out of my pocket, it's not. My decision's final. I'm taking your car as collateral. You find the money to pay me back by the end of the week, or she's going to the scrapyard. I'm not shouting that loud. Take yourself outside and cool off before I change my mind. One more word like that and you're out of a job, Imogene. Understand? Fine. And she stormed off. Sorry you had to see that. My niece is dumber than a bag of hammers. Honestly, turning the wrench is all she's good for. Would have fired her a long time ago, but never mind all that. About the work I was gonna have you do to pay me back. Gonna go ahead and waive it. I'll fix your car up for your charge. At least enough to get you out of here. Just like that? In exchange for you not telling a single soul about what you witnessed here tonight. I can't afford to close up shop to fight this in court. Sound fair to you? I'm hoping this has me insisting to pay. If not, I'm gonna quick load. Gonna pass. Seems to me you don't got much of a choice. Forest around town goes on for miles in all directions. It'd be a shame if you get lost, or worse. Okay. And I'm going back. Oh, just... Alright. Okay. Glad we could come to an agreement. I'm heading home for the night. Tell Imogene to grab you some blankets before she heads home. I got an RV out back that you can sleep in. She can show you where it is. I'll get to work first thing in the morning. Oh, thanks. Is he gone? I think so. Good. Meet me out front. I'm gonna pull my truck around. Taking me to that RV, right? Yeah, sure, whatever. Just do it. Do it. Alrighty then. Is game audio capture working? Yeah, you guys are hearing that music? Oh, yep. Alright. Music's live. There we are. Well, what do you think? Wow, that's a big truck. Claire is huge. Ain't she a doll? Fixed her up myself before I was old enough to reach the pedals. I've had her for a very long time. She's like a daughter to me. Like a daughter? Did you give her a name and everything? Sure did. Her name's Claire. She's a real dirty girl. I wish I hadn't asked. I gave all my cars names. Well, the ones I get attached to at least. It's kind of like a tradition, something my pa passed down to me. He was real particular about it too. Every car's got its own soul, he'd say. He had his 67 Mustang that, well, never mind. What's wrong? Nothing, just, that story's something special. Needs its own moment. Alright, I guess. How long do you think it'll take for Clayton to fix my car? Yeah, hard to say. I reckon at least a day or two. But don't go thinking that you're getting premium service out of this. He's gonna get her running just well enough for you to leave town. Buff out some of those dents, and that's about it. But if I'm being honest with you, that car ain't worth the fuss. Why is that? Jeez, where do I begin? Tires are all bald as hell, the frame's rusted through in some spots. Don't even get me started on the engine. When's the last time you had that shitbox serviced? I don't remember. Car ain't just something you drive till it dies, you know. It's something you gotta put a little heart into. Now what do you say we ditch this place? Taking me to that RV that Clayton mentioned, right? You said you knew where it is. We ain't going to the RV, but dude, I've been inside that biohazard on wheels he was gonna put you in. It's been sitting out in the open for years. There's black mold on the ceiling, a rat's nest where the engine used to sit, and it reeks like the south end of the northbound train, if you know what I mean. I don't. I do. Not exactly the 5-star accommodations a man like yourself deserves. Okay, but now you listen here. I feel kind of bad about what happened tonight, alright? Normally I don't let shit like this bother me, but I really like talking with you. I ain't sure just why yet, but I feel like you get me. You're a good listener. Can't say the same about folks around here, that's for certain. So I figured I could treat you to a nice hot meal at my place. Got dinner simmering on the stove right now, should be ready soon. Also, the couch in my living room folds out into a bed. It's gotta be way better than a musty old RV, right? What about your uncle? Doesn't sound like he'd be okay with you doing that. Why the hell should I care what he thinks? He's the reason I'm having to sit that demolition derby out, remember? Speaking of which, I still gotta figure out how I'm gonna get another set of wheels in time. But I'm pretty damn confident you'll help me think of something. Don't worry about Clayton, alright? We just gotta make sure you're back here before he shows up tomorrow. So what do you say? Oh my gosh. The player can be such a pussy. That, oh, what the fuck? Yeah, let's go all in. Alright, let's go. Really? I mean, okay, that's cool. Let's get out of here. Ooh. Ooh. Wow. Just a bit. So, it's my place. It ain't much, but it's home. It's huge. It's a decent size, I reckon. Ain't nothing fancy, though. My grandpa built most of it himself back in the day. Guess I'm just used to it, you know? There's plenty of room for all these old cars. That's what matters to me. But you know, it gets a little quiet sometimes. Think it's big now, wait till you see the inside. But first, wait right here while I change out of this mess. You're not gonna invite me in first? Look, I'll admit I've warmed up to you since we met, but you're still a stranger as far as I'm concerned. Last thing I need is to catch you trying to get a peek of me. Yep. I may be some bumpkin from the sticks, but I ain't stupid. I know what you guys are gonna do. I'll be right back. Think there's more rusted cars in her yard than there were at the shop. I wonder if she brought them here herself or if someone else did. And what's up with her teeth? Oh, come on. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Are you sure you want to? Are you sure you want to do that? You really want to go down that road? Really? For what? Wow. Without all the dirt and grease, she actually is kind of cute. Hey, can I ask you something? Yeah, what's up? You remember that standoff we had at the shop earlier? You called me cute. Yep. I was just wondering, if you're cool with me asking that is, did did you really mean that? I'm interested to see where this one goes, but I did mean it. Think you're cute. I was hoping you'd say that. Makes what I'm fixing to do that much easier. And what is that exactly? It's nothing, don't worry about it. Oh, why don't we head on inside? These mosquitoes are eating me alive out here. Yeah, mosquitoes tend to do that. Though, to be honest, I don't think I've ever experienced southern mosquitoes in full. The inside of our house is cleaner than I thought it'd be. The whole place smells like a roadside antique shop, with hints of cigarettes and old diesel fuel. Kitchen's down the hall on your left. Just have a seat at the table and I'll meet you there as soon as I can. Here we go. We still got a few minutes before I can take our supper off the stove, but I can assure you, it's definitely worth the wait. What do we have? I like how there's just an engine right back there. Like, yeah, okay, just a big old V8 over a kitchen. Cause that makes sense, yeah. Still can't not this model. What are we having? You'll see. I wonder if it's like fried rats. Gotta say, I'm really glad you agreed to come over. I mean, I wasn't exactly gonna give you a choice, but still. I never get to do this. What, entertain guests? You're funny, you know that? I meant that I never get to go on dates, dumbass. Let's go! Let's go! Let's fucking go! Wait, this is a date? Did I really have to spell it out for you? Maybe that fall of yours killed off more brain cells than I thought. Thought it was because he felt bad about nearly killing me. It was. Let's go. Mostly. But that weren't the only reason. Couldn't speak my mind for a sec, and I hope I ain't being too forward by doing so. But let's go. Nothing. Hold up. Oh shit. Hold up, where do I... Never mind. Whatever. Fuck it. What the hell do I do now? She's nice and all. Sweeter than I first thought. But I didn't see this coming at all. This is all moving pretty fast. Why me of all people? I'll live with you. I'm a southern girl of 20 years. If I don't settle down soon, nobody's gonna want me. And there ain't any dudes in this town that I'd want to get hitched to. Believe me, I've looked. See, this here town's dating pool is more like a shallow puddle. Most guys' idea of a dating's mud in a truck held together by thoughts and prayers alone. Or they've gone the emotional range... or they've got the emotional range of a brick. Not that I hate mud and loud trucks or nothing. I mean, look at me. Just that out here my only choices are Bubba the rodeo wannabe, or Darren who thinks a giant belt buckle counts as a personality. Figured I'd look elsewhere for a change, before I settle for someone who thinks bathing means standing out in the rain for an hour. I know folks say that lows come to those who wait, but frankly, I think that's a load of horseshit. Although I do believe that the good Lord above works in mysterious ways. I think you being here is some kind of divine providence or something. What do you think about that? You're making some sense. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Definitely a case of divine intervention or whatever you just said. Yeah, you get it right. It's got that fake kind of vibe. God just line it all up perfectly. Like Joan of Arc. Not saying I'm about to start hearing voices or picking up a sword, but I used to say this ain't just as important. So, you want to make this date official? Want to stay and see where things go? Who would want to be such a fucking killjoy? Yeah. Hell yeah. I was hoping you'd say that. You're making my heart melt like a grilled cheese in a deep fryer. Fuck. Ah, wow. Oh, shit, what? Something just disconnected. I have no clue what, though. Did you guys hear that? What the fuck disconnected? How queer. I don't know, all my peripherals are plugged in. Who knows? Now that we're finally on the same page, you want to talk and get to know each other? Yeah. Whew. Okay. So, you like guns? Seem to know what you're doing with that M16 earlier. Assuming you're really into guns, right? You know, if you're trying to use my... Okay. What can I say? I just like... I like guns, come on. Why does liking guns make me a glowy? Doing a piss poor job of it. I didn't mean it like that. Sure, buddy. I'm serious. Dude, relax. I'm just screwing with you. No need to get your britches into twist. To answer your question, yeah, I'm really into guns. Fuck, I'm gonna quick load. This was the wrong path. If I ask that, I'm definitely gonna sound like a fed. If I ask that, I'm, fucking nonce. Of course she's a good shot. Wait, might as well ask her and let her gloat about it, right? Think you're a good shot? Am I a good shot? You should already know the answer to that. Dude, I could have scored from 50 yards out, no sweat. I used to go hunting with my pa all the time when I was little. Nobody in my family can call themselves a good shot unless they prove it. Fucking scroll wheel. So you could say I've got a little practice. Do any of your guns have a good story? You better believe it. You remember the Cold War, right? When the Soviets spent 2 entire decades preparing for a world war that never came. Well, after they dissolved, a lot of their arsenal ended up on the black market. That's why every terrorist group you see on the news is wielding AKs and shit. I got an entire crate of Mosin Nagants that way. Only $90 a piece. From a terrorist group? What? No. I ain't gonna say how I got my hands on them. But it weren't from no terrorists, alright? Now, my personal collection might be enough to impress some folks, but I ain't got nothing on what my pa's got stashed away. It's probably gonna be a while before you meet him, so I'll tell you the story on his behalf. And honestly, I ain't 100% sure the tale's even true. Well, let's hear it. Back in the 80s, Pa was out hunting in these woods near... Where? Near Mina, right? And at some point, he ain't sure when, he finds this crate in the middle of a clearing. Judging by the way it's set, it had to have fallen from a plane or some kind. After working at the crate's seams with his knife, he was able to scope its contents. Turns out it was full of M16s. Seriously? Yeah. Hard to believe, ain't it? Like I said before, I ain't sure whether he was spinning yarns or not. What do you think they were all for? Well, for the military, dumbass. If I had to guess, I reckon that crate was supposed to supply the Contras. You remember him, right? They were part of that whole mess at the CIA and Iran. The kind of business you definitely don't want to be sticking your nose in. But Pa, he don't give 2 licks about any of that. He just found the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, as far as he's concerned. So he scoops up the whole box like it's the find of the century. Because it kind of is the find of the century, right? Seal him up in a shipping container somewhere on this very property. I was just a little kid back then. I had never seen any of those rifles myself. That one rifle I got at the shop was the only one of its kind I'd ever seen. But we'd likely have our hands full if any agents ever came looking for them. You understand now why I take my privacy so seriously out here? Yeah, I think I'm starting to understand. Dad sounds like he'd be a cool guy to meet. Does he live around here? Yeah, kinda. Do you think we could talk about something else? My pa's a bit of a sore subject right now. Sorry. Part of me wants to pry, but maybe it's better if I bite my tongue for now. I got a question for you. Alright, go ahead and shoot. We don't get a lot of strangers through here too often, and the ones we do get don't stick around for too long. Kinda curious as to why you came out this way. I wasn't planning on stopping originally. I just got tired of the everyday grind, I guess. Same job, same people, same places. Figured, why not shake things up? So I hopped in my car. That barely ran. Yeah. Anyway, I didn't really have a plan. I just wanted to drive cross country, see where the road took me. Problem was I didn't bother to check where the road ended. I got lost somewhere around, I don't even know where. I ended up along this gravel road. Must have not been paying attention to how fast I was going, because next thing I knew my car was in the ditch. What? Were you racing a deer or something? No deer, just a combination of bad luck and worse brakes. So you're telling me you waltzed into town... So you're telling me you waltzed into town because you're bad at directions and worse at driving? Pretty much. Well, I guess it's a good thing you found me after all. Because between your car and your shitty sense of direction, you'd probably be in worse shape if you hadn't. Yeah, I'm starting to think I got pretty lucky. Hey, city boys, right? City boys? What's that supposed to mean? Well, I didn't mean nothing bad by it. But dudes from the city, y'all just built different, I guess. How so? You're here because you wrecked your car, right? Don't get me wrong, accidents happen all the time. But I reckon you ain't exactly used to driving on back roads or dodging deer in the dark. Well, you got me there. Out here we keep a roll of duct tape and a tow strap ready for moments like that. But don't go feeling bad, okay? Your car ain't the first to meet its end out here. Around these parts we just call that free yard decor. Free yard decor. That's kind of fun. Where's my YouTube chat? There we are. Is that what you call this? Is that what we call that scrapyard around your house? Free lawn decor? Scrapyard? Yeah, you know. Yeah, you know, all those old cars you got in your yard. First off, it ain't a scrapyard, okay? They're more than just rusted metal hunks baking in the sun. Yeah, but you have cars from almost every era out there. Where'd they all come from? I ain't too sure, honestly. Most of them were stolen in one way or another. Okay. I got no idea who might have owned them originally. Stolen? By who? My granddaddy was a moonshiner back in the 20s during Prohibition. A lot of them were used to run liquor. A lot of them were used to run liquor across state lines. He and my gran would tinker with those cars in an endless arms race against the cops. They'd try everything they could to make their rides ran faster and faster. Fortunately, they didn't always come out on top. Some of those junkers got bullet holes in them from when shit got a little too close for comfort. Most of them haven't ran in decades. I don't think I'll ever let them go, though. Too many stories wrapped up in those engines, you know? Is that where Claire came from? Did Claire come from the same scrap pile? Ooh. Fuck. For your information, Claire ain't one of Granddaddy's old moonshine runners. I pieced her together from a bunch of rides. Kinda like how he used to build his. She's got a little bit of everything in her, old and new. I wanted her to be fast but strong enough to haul just about everything. That's what I like about Claire. She's got that classic look, but with a few upgrades thrown in. When I'm driving her, I feel like I'm keeping my family tradition alive, you know? It's kind of like I built a piece of history, but with my own twist. And who knows? Maybe someday if I ever have to go and run myself, I'll pick you up and take you with me. Show you what real power feels like. Say, while we're still talking about cars, want to help me brainstorm ideas for the Derby? Oh yeah, I'd almost forgotten. Thanks for reminding me. Finding a replacement car ain't gonna be easy. I was working on this old Crown Vic for the event. Perfect car for it, you know? Big, sturdy, and cheap. I just heard another Windows device disconnect sound. What disconnected? What device disconnected? Fuck that. Okay, so I'm going to unplug you. I don't think that was it though. Seriously, what the fuck? But you saw what happened between Clayton and myself, so that ain't happening anymore. Maybe you could get one of those cars around your house running? That ain't an option at this point, not with the time we have left. Most of those cars haven't ran since the 60s. It'd take at least a few days to source all the parts we need. I would have just stolen what we need from the shop, but that's what got us here in the first place. If I'm gonna make this work, I'm gonna have to look somewhere I never would have thought of before. Someplace I've never considered. When's the Derby exactly? Tomorrow. We need to get a running car in a mere few hours. Sure. It doesn't give us much time, then, does it? Damn right it doesn't. I'm more stuck than a squirrel in a mason jar here. I was going to use the winnings from that derby to pay Clayton what he's owed. The entry fee's been paid already, and I ain't getting any of that refunded. But without a car, I can't. Something wrong? Nope. I reckon I just got me an idea. What is it? Still formulating it in my head. But I think I can arrange something that'll benefit both of us. Yup, she's using my car. I'll let you know when I get it all figured out. Okay. You ever been to a demolition derby before? I have to be honest, I haven't. What's it like? Dude, it's like nothing else. The air is thick with dust and exhaust. The excitement in the air is so dense you can almost taste it. Cars line up looking decent enough at first, but by the end, they're nothing more than twisted hunks of metal limping around the arena. That sounds like a lot of fun. Hell yeah, it is. I just knew I made the right decision when inviting you over. You know, the crashes ain't the only thing to love about the derbies. I mean, they're loud, sure, but the engines are even louder. You gotta saw the whole exhaust off so you can get the extra boost in performance. Makes those motors roar louder than a bull in a tin barn on a stormy night. Is that your favorite part? That's part of it, yeah. There's more to it. It's pure chaos. But there's also a little strategy to it. Strategy? Absolutely. You gotta know when to hit and when to hold back. Protect your front end and slam that rear like a sledgehammer. Feels kinda like life sometimes, you know? Gotta take the hits and keep pushing forward. Don't let anybody stand in your way. Plus, it's a great way to blow off steam. All your frustrations get left behind in the pit. And if you win, even better. Nothing like driving home with a busted up car and a trophy chilling in the back seat. Really makes you feel like a champ. Even if you gotta tow the whole thing back. What's your strategy for winning? It's just like I said. Start by keeping my front end as clean as possible so I don't kill the motor. Use my rear to hit, especially the corners. You want to stay moving too or you get stuck. That'll make you an easy target real quick. I always keep my eyes on the drivers who come in hot looking to wreck fast. They'll burn out quick and that's when I swoop in, picking off the slower ones. It's mixed patience and knowing when to strike. Can't just go swinging or you'll be out before the fun even starts. That's what happened to me last year. Missing the fun, I mean. Clayton mentioned something about a fire, right? Yep. It was quite the mess. It was the day before the derby. I was in my granddaddy's barn. I had my ride all prepped and tuned up, ready to show him what it could do. I was outside the barn just fiddling with the carburetor when I tossed a cigarette over my shoulder without thinking much about it. Wind must have carried it right into the open fuel tank, because next thing I knew, flames shot up and the whole barn went up like a freaking matchstick. I don't think I ever ran so fast in my life. Yeah, it was a shit show. My granddaddy's barn, gone. And the derby, forget about it. I didn't even make it to the track. This year's gonna be different. And why is that? Because I haven't touched a single cigarette since the fire. I ain't gonna have to worry about starting another one or nothing. Also, I reckon my lungs are gonna be a lot happier too. I just wish Clayton would be a little more sportive. I'm still pissed that he confiscated that Crown Vic of mine. What's with you and your uncle anyways? Doesn't seem like you and him get along too well. Almost seems like you hate him. It's a strong word. I can't speak for him, but I sure as hell don't like the guy. Took me in when Pa got locked up, sure, but it was more out of obligation than anything else. Not gonna pry into that. Obligation? It wasn't something you wanted to do, but he felt like he didn't have much of a choice. Said he didn't give a damn about anything I did as long as I stayed out of his way. I reckon he figured he'd be able to get some extra help at his shop too. Put me to work as soon as he felt he could trust me with a wrench. Said that was all I'd ever be good for. He ain't the type to get soft or sentimental. So do I hate him? Nah. But love, that's a whole other thing. Feels like we're stuck in this place where neither of us is really family. But we ain't strangers either. Being a mechanic, what do you really want? To keep working under your uncle? Honestly, I don't know. I mean, I do love working on cars, don't get me wrong. There's something real satisfying about taking an engine apart, putting it back together, and hearing it roar to life. But sometimes I wonder if I'm doing this because I chose it, or because it's just all I know. Clayton threw me in the deep end with his work as soon as he could. He's tough, but he taught me everything I know. But I keep asking myself, what else is out there? Is this really all I'm meant to do? Feels like a question I keep dodging. Do you see yourself doing anything else? You could. Would you do anything else for a living? Turning a wrench is all I've ever known, so it's hard to imagine doing something else. But I like building things, making something out of nothing. Feels good to see the end result of hard work, you know? Guess I'd probably be working with my hands somehow, maybe welding or carpentry. Ain't never been the type to sit behind a desk or stare at a screen all day. I need to be moving, doing something real. I reckon I'd make a good construction worker. Hey, okay. That's it's a nod to some really old Imogene lore. You know, Imogene was originally a construction worker, character at least. And the artist Quinzilla XD Quinn changed it to a mechanic because it seemed to fit her better. And I must agree. But yeah, no, that's a really cool. It's a really cool nod to some old Imogene lore. Gonna save there. Everything repaired at this place as needed was done by yours truly. You're pretty resourceful. Oh, thanks for telling me. But in all seriousness, I do sometimes wonder what it'd be like to do something totally different. Like what? I don't know, maybe run a bar, possibly a little roadside diner. Something where I could meet all kinds of people passing through, hearing their stories. Speaking of, where's dinner? Could be kind of fun, right? Keeping the place running, serving up drinks. Maybe even some cooking if I felt like getting fancy. Hey, yeah? Thanks for listening to me ramble like that. I've never been one to be vulnerable like this. Feels kind of nice getting it all off my chest, so thanks for that. It's just, with my job and everything, it's just Clayton and me at the shop. He ain't exactly the talking type. More like the get your hands dirty and keep your mouth shut type. Nice to meet someone who doesn't mind hearing a bit more than just... I cannot talk today, huh? The fuck, there it went again. What was that? I bet it's my mouse. I bet my mouse is dying hard. My throat's so dry I'm starting to develop tonsil stones. Give me a sec. I need to grab a break. I need to what's the word I'm looking for? I need to grab water. Yeah, that's the word. Alright, I'm back. Alright, let's go. Nice to meet someone who doesn't mind hearing a bit more than just shop talk. I think I'm starting to smell something burning. What did I just say? I just mentioned dinner. Either it's a fire or I'm about to have a stroke. Hey, you smell that? Sorry, dude, that's probably me. I didn't have time to shower before you came over. I reek, don't I? That's not the smell I was referring to, but yeah, she does. Come on, man. Greasy gas station food, gasoline, and secondhand smoke. That's with gallons of men's deodorant. I wasn't talking about you. It smells like something's burning in here. Fuck. Shit, I forgot to take our dinner out of the stove. So caught up in our date, I completely forgot. Damn it. Damn it all. Okay. Here you go. Let's go. Leftover. Sorry about that, dude. It's a little charred, but I'm sure it'll taste alright. What is it? How do you mean, what is it? You ain't ever had chili before? Oh, it's chili. Okay, alright. Alright. Smells pretty good. Alright, let's see. Hey, not so fast. What? That there chili's hotter than Texas asphalt in July. Gotta let it cool first, silly. I'd aim for our first date to end with a trip to the hospital. Mainly because we don't have one around here. How long should I wait then? Yeah, a couple more minutes, I guess. I'm gonna finish off this drink while we wait. Whatever's in that can she's been sipping from, I thought she would have finished way before now. I feel kind of stupid just sitting in complete silence. Oh no. Quick save. I can see both of these having pretty negative consequences. I guess. Hey. Yeah. Huh. Okay. Oh shit. Oh yeah. Couldn't, like, if we had like a chassis, couldn't we just slap that engine in there? Huh. You know, for the derby. You see, if I go down this road, I don't know how to continue. It's kind of like a dead end. That's a good question, though. What do you want to learn from work? Depends on how I'm feeling, I guess. Nights like this one, I like to sit outside and watch the stars come out. Maybe watch the fireflies do their little dances among tall grass. Might even have a drink or two, or 3. And if I'm too trash from work to do any of that, I'll just put on a movie. What's your drink of choice? Bet you're a beer drinker. Eh, not really. I mean, beer's okay, but it ain't really my thing. I'll give me a good whiskey or some smooth liquor, and I'm happy as a clam. There's just something so satisfying about the warmth of good bourbon, or the kick of a nice spiced rum that hits just right. Oh, and I got a little secret stash of moonshine that I've been slowly working through. Moonshine, you say? Yep. It was my paws, left behind when things went south. And I figured it shouldn't go to waste. It's strong stuff. Gotta sip it slow or it'll knock you on your ass real quick. How strong? So strong you could damn near run a car on it. No joke. That stuff's practically rocket fuel. Makes me wonder if my pa had more than just drinking in mind when he brewed it. It's multi-purpose, you know? Fuel for the soul and the engine. I reckon that chili of yours should be ready now. Better dig in now before it gets cold. Indeed. Alright, here it goes. The fucking Minecraft noise. Well, what do you think? What is going? You okay there, buddy? I see. 1,000 suns have exploded on my tongue. Joined a molten fireball of anguish that sears its way down my throat. Feels like I've swallowed a spoonful of magma. Its tail scorching every nerve ending from the inside out. And I'm convinced that even my soul is sweating. I need something to drink. Now. What the heck? Hell you think you're doing? Dude, you don't want to drink that. Do it. Oh shit. Oh. The hell was that? Just drinking jet fuel this whole time? It's the moonshine. Let's go. Jet fuel. It was just Mountain Dew. That was not Mountain Dew. It was when I cracked it open this morning. I could give my drinks a little splash of moonshine when they're running low. Okay. But I reckon it's more shine than dew by now. I think I'm gonna be sick. Oh, don't go retching in my kitchen now. Why don't you grab some ice from the freezer and go out and sit down in the living room. I'll meet you there in a sec. After I get this mess cleaned up. Still trying to catch my breath. The ice is helping, but my mouth still feels like it's on fire. I hope this didn't ruin our date. She's probably laughing at me from her kitchen. At least her couch is comfortable. I'm almost finished here. Sorry for keeping you waiting. Hey. Wait, hang on. Oh no, the BGM has been on this whole time. Oh shoot, sorry guys. I'm sorry. That BGM has been on this whole time. It's been loud and it's probably been clashing with the game's music. Speaking of, I'll turn that up for y'all now. Anyway, back to oh wait, hang on, let me pop chat back up real quick. There we are. Hey. Take you weren't fuck. Take you weren't the biggest fan of my cooking, huh? Thought it was delicious. Just super fucking hot. Thought it. Sure you did, buddy. You don't gotta try and spare my feelings. I could see it in your eyes that you were suffering. Okay, you got me. I was suffering. Hey, in my defense, I didn't exactly have you in mind when I made that. You should consider yourself lucky. That batch was only half as hot as it'd usually be. Half? That molten slag you called you? Okay, you didn't have to call it molten slag. Okay. Hell yeah. At this point, I can't taste shit without a dash of heat. All those chemicals I've been inhaling at work killed most of my taste buds a long time ago. The hotter the better, right? Makes you feel alive, you know? Like your whole body's waking up. Besides, a little burn never hurt nobody. Keeps you tough. How are you still alive? Because I got me an iron stomach. I ain't never found a hot sauce that I couldn't handle. Not one. Nope. Actually, now that I think about it, that ain't entirely true. There's one hot sauce I'll never try again. It's one time when I was a little kid, right before my pa went to prison. He was going through my granddaddy's old Foot Locker, right? There's all sorts of random crap in there. Tools, old war medals, even an old German grenade from World War II. Kind of with the wooden handle, you know? Sitting at the bottom of it was this dusty, unlabeled bottle of hot sauce. Looked homemade, kind of suspicious, but we were feeling brave. I dared him to take a shot of it, and he double dared me to do the same. Figured, what the hell, right? We both did it, and let me tell you, it was like we'd taken a shot of straight napalm. Words can't describe the pain we were both in. Pa ran outside and started shoving dirt in his mouth. I ran to the kitchen sink and put a whole spigot in my mouth and just held there. And then what happened? Well, not much else, really. Pa's chest hair fell out a short time later. I got no idea what could have caused that. And well, may have blasted a new air vent through my sheets head. Oh shit. There's something else though, let me tell you. That bottle's still sitting on a shelf in my bedroom like a trophy. Not sure I'll ever touch it again though. Want to know something funny? Sure. Might not have shown it, but I was real nervous about asking to come over. Quick save. You nervous? Find that hard to believe. Yeah, I did pretty well, didn't I? I'd never done this before, so I didn't know what to expect, but I'm glad I went through with it. I had a real good time. Better than I expected. So, thanks for spending the evening with me. Thought that tonight was real nice. Oh. Thought the same thing. Really? I'm happy to hear that. Kept worrying that I'd say something stupid. Scare your ass off like I almost did back at the shop. But I had a blast. Ain't felt this good in a while. Same here. How about we end the date on a high note? Oh. Okay. What's Yeah. Ah. Sorry, dude. Ow. Smash my nose with your forehead. Just trying. That's kind of funny. Things kind of went sideways. Hope I didn't break nothing. So mortified right now. You okay? I think I'm okay. You want to try that again? Maybe. Just give me a minute to calm down. I think I'd die of embarrassment if that happened again. Believe it or not, that ain't the worst case. It's not. Not by a mile. What was the worst? Reckon I could, but you gotta swear on your life you're not gonna judge me for it, alright? Alright. No, you gotta swear on pain of death. This ain't gonna change nothing between us. Alright. Jeez, just tell me. Okay, here it goes. I might have kissed a girl once. Okay. Wait, why did you say that you might have? Okay, I did kiss a girl once, alright? You're serious? Yeah, and I ain't proud of it either. I used to have this friend, see? It's one of them classic summer nights. Here was still, there was heat lightning in the distance. We were sitting under a peach tree laughing and talking about the future. I was reaching for a smoke when I slipped and dropped the whole pack on the ground. Reached for it, she did too. Our hands touched. Our eyes met. She must have misread the situation because next thing I knew, lips were locked. She had her whole tongue in my... Okay. I didn't know what to do. I panicked. Her reflexes kicked in and I just, bam, punched her square in the face. I didn't mean to, but it was reflex, you know? So what happened? She ended up with a broken nose, and I felt plain awful about it. She was in tears, and all I could do was apologize 100 times over. We didn't talk again after that incident. About a month later, she and her family moved away, and I never saw her again. Looks like sounds more like she kissed you. Yes, yeah, it sounds more like she kissed you. That may be true. What bothers me most is there were a few seconds before I knew what was happening that I kind of leaned into it. I mean, I wasn't about to admit it or anything. I always considered myself. Yep. There's just some things I just don't want to read out loud, you know? I don't consider that to be my first kiss either. There weren't any feelings in it, you know? First kiss has to be special. Sure as shit wasn't. And instead of trying, how about we watch a movie instead? I mean, we still got tomorrow ahead of us, right? And give us plenty of time to try that. Yeah, okay. So I guess we'll have to wait. What are we gonna watch? Night of the Living Dead, of course. Wait, we can do that? Yeah, why not? It's in the public domain, isn't it? And it's my favorite movie of all time. Why is that? 'Cause it's a freaking masterpiece. Ain't just about zombies gnawing on dudes. Well, that's creepy as all get out. It's more about the people, you know? How they handle themselves when the world's gone sideways. You got folks panicking, some fighting, some just giving up. And all the while, those walkers are closing in slow but steady. But what really gets me is the way it's shot. Black and white makes it feel so raw. Like you're watching someone's worst nightmare play out in real time. The shadows, the eerie quiet. There ain't no fancy effects, just pure tension. Plus that ending, it's like a punch to the gut. Makes you think real hard about how ugly people can get, even when they're alive. Just so real, you know? You can almost smell the fear and desperation coming off the screen. Gets me every time. And it's the perfect movie to end the day on. But don't worry yourself. If you find yourself getting scared, you're more than welcome to grab hold of me, okay? I'll keep you safe. We should probably hit the sack after the movie, though. Remind me before I head up to my room to get the bed folded out for you. Alright, she mentioned that her couch folds out into bed before. Sit tight and I'll go grab the tape. I swear I saw it around here somewhere. Where the hell did I put it? Oh, I'm a dumbass. I forgot it's still in the VCR. Let me get the tape rewound. Ready? No. What are you doing? This ain't my kind of movie, folks. This ain't my kind of movie. I hate horror movies. Said I could, right? You don't want me to? No, it's fine. Just wasn't expecting you to actually try that. Sorry, this is all kind of new for me. No one's ever done that before. I think it's sweet. I don't mind it. You're just full of surprise, aren't you? I think that one's a typo. You're just full of surprises, aren't you? Oh, yeah, no, because this one's the Patreon version. Not the itch.io release. Yeah, the itch.io release might have those typos fixed. She's leaning against me. She's small, a lot smaller than she'd look at a glance. Almost like a doll. Oh, it's starting. What do you... They actually have Night of the Living Dead. Okay. Wait. Is the actual fucking movie in the game? Did they actually have the movie in the game? Oh my gosh. Night of the Living Dead. Okay. I was not expecting that. Like, how far did they go with it? Oh no. Fuck. Shit. Huh. See why you love that movie so much. Imogene? Alright, yep. And she's asleep. So invested in the movie. I didn't notice when she'd fallen asleep. She looks so peaceful. It's getting hard to stay awake myself. I'd better get some rest too. As I drifted off to sleep, I thought I could just barely make out some sunlight peeking through the curtains. Yeah, okay. I'm up. What's going on? What happened? I'll tell you what happened. You overslept. I did? What time is it? Dude, it's 8 what in the fuck? 8 p.m. Got an hour before the derby starts. Bro slept all day. Wait, you're still competing? I thought your uncle took your car away. Oh, get the car key out of your ear. Get the car key out of your ear. I told you I had a plan, didn't I? I'll just need to make sure I got up early enough to implement it. Why didn't you wake me up sooner? What's your uncle gonna say? Who cares what he thinks? He ain't my dad. Look, I'm afraid we're gonna have to cut this here conversation short. Claire's idling outside. You got yourself 30 seconds before I leave here without you. Shit. Made sure you didn't forget nothing, right? Huh? I don't get it. What the fuck is going on? How am I supposed to know if I forgot anything? I didn't come packing a whole lot in the first place. So, actually don't answer that. We ain't got time to go back if you did. Yeah. Not sure what this plan of hers entails, but I'll find out soon, I guess. There's no way she'd enter Claire in there. Right. Since I'm competing tonight, your admission's free. Pretty sweet deal, ain't it? Yep. I made sure you got some good seats. I'm thinking you'll be close. Enough to spill the burning rubber, but not so close you'll end up catching a tire in your lap. I better go get myself ready. Hey, before I go, got something to ask of you. Something real important. What is it? Whatever happens out there, promise you won't be mad at me, okay? Come on. She hugged me as tightly as she could, then ran off towards the pit. She's definitely in my car. For a split second, I could smell diesel in her hair. Looks like they're about to start. Huh. One of those derby cars looks newer than the others. Looks kind of like my car. Wait. What was that? What was it that Imogene said? Promise you won't be mad at me, okay? Oh no. Hey! Oh, she did. She said she had a plan last night. I didn't think that this was what she had in mind. I'm gonna be sick. Fuck, bro, she's gonna win. Gonna be stuck in this town forever. Oh no. There it is. My only lifeline out of this town. Smoking and mangled in the dirt. Dude, we won. Honestly, I didn't think that shitbox ears would make it. But it didn't mean nothing now. Can pay off Clayton and then some. She can't be serious. Your face is redder than a steamed tomato right now. Everything okay? No, everything's certainly not okay. The hell were you thinking? I trusted you. I trusted you and your uncle to fix my car. You completely wrecked it. That was my only way out of here. Now I'm completely stranded in this town thanks to you. You promised you won't be mad. You promised. I didn't promise you anything. I didn't think you'd be mad. I thought that if I won, this would fix everything. Great, now she's crying. Even though I am right to be angry with her, I still feel bad feeling at her like that. Take it. Take it all. That's all I got to make this right. Imogene, I gotta go. Imogene, wait. I said I'm leaving. Okay, jeez. Don't be following me either. Shoot your ass dead if you try. She slammed the prize money into my chest and ran off, right as the tears started to spill over. This envelope's heavier than I thought it'd be. Might as well see how much money's in here. Don't believe it. If I'm counting this correctly, there's at least $10,000 in there. I knew the derby prize would be big, but not this big. I figured she'd walk away with a couple thousand at most. At least enough to pay her uncle to fix the shop. But 10 grand? It's more than I ever expected. More than my car's even worth. Gotta get back to the shop before things get any worse. My lungs feel like they're about to explode. Clayton! You're looking for Imogene? Yes. She's not here. I let her go. You fired her? Damn right I did. She stole your car. Wrecked it in that derby. It's one thing to be good with a wrench, but this? She crossed a line. I was sick and tired of her anyhow. Sick and tired of always fighting with her. Sorry for everything she's put you through so far. If your car were in better shape, I'd try to get it roadworthy for you again. But at this point, it's not worth the trouble. So I really am stranded here. Great. Maybe not. Why is that? I'm assuming that envelope in your hand is from the derby? It is. Imogene won, didn't she? Yeah, she did. Had reason that she won a pretty hefty cash prize from it, right? Yep. Tell you what, why don't you hold on to it? I'll call you a cab and get you out of here. Once you get back to civilization, you can buy whatever car you want. What about your shop? Shop will be fine. I'll just find something to cover up bullet holes with. Then put an ad in the paper for a new mechanic. It'll be nice to work with someone who can keep their mouth shut for a change. So what do you say? Obviously I'm going to find Imogene. It's not as bad as you're making her out to be, Clayton. Imogene won this cash fair and square. Going to go find her and give some of this money back. You're a complete idiot, you know that? If you really want to see her, that's fine. She tore off towards her house. I'm assuming she'll still be there. But I'm washing my hands of this situation. You're going to have to find another way to get back home. You're on your own from here, you understand? I know. Good luck. Can I at least give Clayton the $2 grand? I'll worry about finding a way out of this town later. Right now I have to find Imogene. I just hope she's not armed when I do. Well, she probably will be. She's probably always armed. I reckon she's got a nice beret on her at all times. I think I can see her. What the hell are you looking at? Quick save. Gonna shoot me? Nah, not tonight at least. Figured you've been through enough because of me. Besides, what's the point? I'm the one who screwed things up, not you. Hell, if I was gonna shoot anyone, it'd probably be myself at this point. Ooh, fuck. Thought I told you not to go following me. Ain't like I wanted you to see me like this. I might have to scrub that one line from the VOD. I don't know. Ah, fuck. VOD's dead. Imogene killed the VOD. Again. Should have just left me alone. I ain't worth chasing after. If I wanted to give you some of the surprise money back, 10 grand's way more than my car was worth. I don't want it back. Just take the money and leave, okay? But I know how badly you need this right now. It ain't about the money, it's about me trying to make things right for once. And I can't even do that without you trying to fix it for me. Guess Clayton was right about me after all. All those years he said I wouldn't amount to nothing else. And here I am, proving him right. Turning wrench is all I'm good for. And now I ain't even got that going for me. I ain't even worth that damn jumpsuit I like wearing. Spent my whole life wearing it like it meant something, like it made me somebody. If I can't even hold on to a job, what's the point? I'm just wasting good fabric on someone who ain't worth the dime. You should go. I don't blame you for hating me after all this. Hell, if I was you, I'd have been long gone by now. Imogene. Look, I'm sorry, alright? That's what you want to hear? Sorry I wrecked your car, sorry I shot you, sorry about ruining dinner, and sorry for whatever chance I had with you. Sorry for ruining whatever chance I had with you. I didn't mean for things to fall apart like this, but you deserve better. Better than someone like me who can't stop screwing up. Am I? Look at where we are. Can I not feel like I messed everything up? You made a mistake, but that doesn't mean you wrecked everything between us. It doesn't make you some kind of disaster. Just saying that because you feel bad for yelling at me earlier. You can't see me right now, but I'm doing that Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson eyebrow thing, because I don't know which one to pick. Naturally, I would say something like that, because I'm fucking stupid. Not as messed up as... What? Hold up. Don't know me as well as you think. What? How does... Huh? Huh? I don't get it. What in the... This is some, like, dialogue tree level shenanigans going on. As missing as you think you are. And if you think I'm just gonna walk away because of one screw up, and you don't know me as well as you think you do. I don't get it. Why are you still here? Hey, can try this. Brother, what? What the fuck? Yeah. It was nothing. Close your eyes. Clonk. Let's go! Let's go. Let's fucking go. So, how was that? Not that, I don't know what I'm doing or nothing. But you know, some folks say I'd be kind of, well, rough around the edges. Bro. Ain't no fucking way. This is gonna be an interesting one to replay. It's nice. Yeah. You're just saying that, are you? Good. Because I like it too. Nice. Nice. We got the girl, folks. So, what now? I was hoping you could answer that for me. Still owe me a car, remember? Why don't we talk about this after I've got myself cleaned up? I want to dry off tears off my cheeks. Meet me outside my place, okay? Okay, ready? Put your jumpsuit back on. I did. At this point, things basically apart from. Oh, fuck me. At this point, this thing's basically a part of me. I kind of feel naked without, you know. So where are we going? Secret spot behind my house. Something I want to show you. The M16s. Let's go. Let me through the maze. Let me through the maze of rusted cars. I could see a hint of sadness behind her eyes. Oh. No, I can't. No. I can't accept that. What do you think? Oh my. Whose car is it? She's more than just a car, dude. She's a 67 Mustang Fastback. Yeah, no kidding. Her name's Clementine. She's my pa's. This car belonged to your dad? He drove this? Yeah, for a while. Clementine's been in my family for a long time. Why is that background music so loud? Longer than Claire. She's been here since before I was even born. She and I are connected in a way. How so? Well, Clementine's my middle name. Huh. What do you know? What do you know? Imogene Clementine Beauregard. You're named after your dad's car? Pretty funny, ain't it? I've been keeping her running while he's been locked up. He always said we'd fix her up together, but that never happened. Kept her hidden for the last few years. Didn't want my uncle getting his hands on her. He'd sell her in a heartbeat. Told him Pa sank her in the lake. Figured that'd keep the truth from coming out. But Pa ain't coming home. Not anytime soon. Why are you showing me this? I owe you a car, remember? No. I can't accept this. Hell you mean you can't accept it? I want you to have her. I need you to have her. Been holding on to Clementine for all these years because, I don't know. Maybe it's because I was scared to lose the last piece of my paw that I had left. But keeping her hidden just sitting out here, don't do anybody no good. Especially not her. Is there some sort of catch? It's just that this is a really nice car. A lot nicer than my old one, that's for sure. Alright, here's the deal. You get Clementine, no strings attached, with one exception. What's that? You gotta take me with you. Hell yeah. Yeah, what about Claire? Sure, what about Claire? You don't worry about Claire, okay? I'll come back for her. I mean, it ain't like I can just abandon her after everything we've been through. Clementine's a different story. She's built for the open road, for something bigger. Claire's gonna understand. She knows it's time to spread my wings a little. Just feels right, you know? Maybe it's exactly what I've been waiting for. even if it came out of nowhere. Remember what I said about divine providence? Make me feel like there's something out there worth taking a chance on. I ain't saying I got it all figured out, but I want to give it a try. I want to see where this goes, even if it's messy, even if it scares me a little. So yeah, I'm sure, but only if you're sure too. I don't want to drag you into something you ain't ready for, but if you are, let's take a leap of faith together. Yes. Oh, well, yeah. It's the option, right? I'm in. I knew you'd say that. Guess that means I'm riding shotgun, huh? Don't worry, I'm great company. We'll figure this out as we go. Where we're going, how long we'll stay, it don't matter. As long as we're going somewhere. Ready to hit the road? Hell yeah. Yeah, brother. Ooh, okay. That was a bit loud. For a second I was worried I was going to crash it. Sign in the driver's seat, I can feel the years this car has seen. Steering wheel smooth from hands gripping it through countless miles. It smells like oil and sun-baked vinyl, and somehow it feels like it's ours already. I can feel it in my chest. This is a mix of nerves and excitement that feels like I'm about to jump off a cliff. That's the point, isn't it? And we'll take it all one back road at a time. Hell yeah. I hear that the East Coast slowly this time of the year. Maybe that's where we'll head. Turning onto the highway now. Just like that, the world starts to open up. Alright. Hell yeah. Oh, that was excellent. Love that. Hitting the open road with Imogene. Yep. Imagine if I hadn't gotten the backrooms ending that first time. Oh, shit. Oh, man. I'd also like to shout out these lovely people. Who? Oh. Poorly cropped memes. I know I've seen that before. Not so comfy. Inept night. Wood blazing. I'm not saying that name. Wow, okay. Woody. Ha ha ha. Yeah. Alright. That ain't me, I promise. I said, Brandy, you're a fine girl. What a good one. Oh shit. Oh, I was not expecting that one. Thank you so much for playing this game. It means the world to me and I couldn't do it without y'all. Stay tuned for what comes next. Hell yeah. Ah, man. Okay. Woodmeister. Oh, that's Woody. Okay. Oh yeah. I'm liking the speed jam. Nice. Alright. Alright. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Let's go, baby. thank y'all so much for watching. It is now almost 1:30 a.m. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to log the fuck off. I need some sleep. Yeah. This is gonna be the earliest I'm getting to bed this week. We'll see how tomorrow goes. But yeah. Getting to bed early at 1:30 a.m. Hooray. Got class in the morning at 8. Let's go. Anyway, thanks so much for hanging out. See y'all guys next time, whenever that happens to be. Thanks for stopping by. Peace.